Hey guys, so Saturday's workout is called the Den. It's a couplet, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's two movements. It's a double dumbbell cluster. If you don't have two dumbbells, you can do a single alternating arm cluster. Alternatively, you can do a odd object cluster. So following each cluster movement, starting with a rep set of 10, you're going to go for a run. So it'll be either a 200-meter run, which you have access to now because of you can leave the house, run up and down the road, measure out an approximate 200 meters, or 100 meters out, 100 meters back. Alternatively, you can still do shuttle runs, 20 times 10 meter shuttle runs. Okay, so the cluster is basically a clean and thruster into one. It will be a squat clean. So you've got your two dumbbells, if you're going to have the two. You're going to touch them down on the side. Okay, you're going to go into a clean and thrust up. You want to make sure that you keep control of the arms as you thrust it up. Keep it nice and close to your head, your bicep close to your ears. Okay, and going into the next one. So again, touching, clean, and thrust. If you only have the one, you're going to start with a dumbbell on the inside of the legs or between the feet. You're going to clean and thrust and alternate as you're coming down. Okay. Alternatively, you've got an odd object, whether it's a mat ball, whether it's a bag. Again, from between the legs, clean and thrust overhead, making sure that you keep control of the arms as they go overhead. So it's important, like I said, there's a lot of reps starting off. As you get midway, halfway, say 5, you've already done more than half the reps because you've obviously done a lot more sets. So from 5 downwards, there's really only a few left. So try and push the end of it, try and get through it, finish it off nice and strong. So for the warm-up, obviously we've got to warm up the shoulders. So you take your odd object, you can do some strict presses, nice and slow, possibly a little bit lighter than what you're going to do for the workout. You can do a couple of push presses. So take your object, dip and drive, dip and drive, warming up the shoulders. You can also do some push-ups. There's quite a bit of running here, so it'll be 10 sets of 200 meters. It's gonna be a lot of running, so you need to warm up the running as well. So focus on spending as little amount of time on your foot with contact on the ground. So make sure that you are leaning forward in the run. Okay, slightly leaning forward. Focus on running more on the balls of the feet, because if you land with the heel first, you're actually braking yourself. So if you're doing that, you're creating a lot more resistance than what is necessary. So for warm-ups on the runs, work on butt kicks, so high knees, do the toes in, toes out. You want to do hip stretches. Anything that's going to warm up the legs and the hips in that sense will help. And yeah, we've done a lot of this in class before, so use that, use the memory that you have, anything to warm up, so walking lunges, lunge and twist, everything to warm up the hips and the legs, lower body. But don't forget the shoulders, because the cluster, the thruster part of it is gonna work the shoulders as well. Okay guys, a little bit of freedom to test out a few things, think about what you need to do, think about the body parts that you're going to use, and enjoy it.